The topic chosen for today's discussion is the analysis of wheat for the purpose of procurement in Food Corporation of India. So we are going to see this topic in two parts. First part we'll see what is uniform specification. Based on the uniform specification only, the wheat is procured by the Food Corporation of India. And what is uniform specification we are going to see. So the Rabi is, the wheat is coming under Rabi season, starts from February. So the Rabi uniform specification for the current year 2022-23, for that they have circulated the uniform specification stating that 2020-21 holds good. There is no change in uniform specification. Usually the uniform specification they will not change unless some warranting situation arises, such as geographical factors which may alter the physical characteristic feature of the grain. They may change the broken grains or some of the slightly damaged like that. So otherwise it will not change. Now we will see what is uniform specification, which is otherwise called fair average quality. First, the foreign matter. Foreign matter means the other than the food grain, like gloom, the sand, minerals, and other some foreign seeds. These are all coming under foreign matter. So the usually the foreign matter that is apart from the grain, what are the things available, that is called foreign matter. Then that the limit is 0.75, and other food grains, that is the edible food grains such as barley, some the pulses will also be there, such as green gram and other thing will be there, that is called other food grains. Damaged 2% and slightly damaged 4%. And then shriveled brokens, that is shriveled means the immature grains, and broken grains, that is put together 6%. The slightly damaged, it is somewhat very difficult to identify whether it comes under damaged or slightly damaged to be properly distinguished. Slightly damaged is whenever there is black in the whenever the grain developed some heating, a black color, a black tip will be appearing in the germ portion, that is taken slightly damaged. Sometimes what happens when the grain is having more moisture, due to caramelization, the entire grain will become a discolored grain. It will not be natural color. That is also to be taken as slightly damaged. Apart from this uniform specification, the preamble is also stated, which is very important for the purpose of procurement. That is, the grain should be sweet, dry, it should be merchantable in condition, and it should be wholesome, and it should not have any the poisonous seed, Argemone mexicana. These are all certain parameters, and the food grain should be of conform to food security standards, and then it should not emit any obnoxious odor, sound merchantable condition. These are all certain preamble parameters that we should have. Even on the basis of preamble, we can reject the stock. Suppose if the stock is emitting obnoxious odor, we can reject, and if it is not sweet sound, then we can reject the stocks, even without going to see the analysis of the uniform specification parameters, refraction parameters. Then moisture should be 12 to 14. That is, the up to 12 there is no cut. Actually the moisture is preferred is 12. Then due to compelling situation, due to farmers compelling situation, it is extended up to 14 with full cut value. That means if they are offering at 13% moisture, then one full value cut, that means one value cut means 1 kg of cost, that is out of 100 kg 1 kg cost will be deducted if it is 13% moisture. 12% is allowed. If it is 13%, 1 kg cost, say for example, if the 100 kg cost is 2000 rupees, per kg cost is 20. So per each 100 kg, they will deduct 20 rupees, if at all, if it is supplied with 13% moisture. If it is 14% moisture, then 2 value cut, that is 40% will be deducted, because the entire thing will go as water, that is the dryage waste. So full value cut, by imposing full value cut, the wheat is procured. For other refractions, there is no second limit, only single grade specification. Then in foreign matter 0.75, there is also a limit is fixed for a foreign matter, that is the poisonous wheat seeds shall not exceed 0.4%. Poisonous wheat seed should not be there, that is such as datura, akara species. Datura should not exceed 0.025, and akara species should not exceed 0.2%. The other thing is 0.4%, that is the sand and other glooms, organic foreign matter should not exceed 0.4. So totally the limit is 0.75%. And then if at all, if the grain is while analyzing, if the grain is with some gloom, 1 or 2 glooms are there, that should be removed, and that should be taken as foreign matter. And then the ergot should not exceed 0.05%, that is in the out of damage 2%, the ergot is also coming under damage. The ergot should not exceed 0.05. Out of 2%, the ergot should not exceed 0.05%. The ergot is usually caused by the fungus called Clavosus purpurea, very highly poisonous. That is ergotoxin, it will release ergotoxin, that should not exceed 0.05. And then the living infestation should not be there. That is, if at all, if living infestation is there, rupees 2 per quintal is deducted towards fumigation charge. And then weevilled percent, if it is more than 1%, is rejected. And then within that, rate cut will be at the rate of rupees 2 per quintal. If 1% weevilled is there, then the rate cut will be rupees 2 per quintal. These are all the parameters which are to be adopted while procurement. So the inherent characters like genetic characters will not change, but the extrinsic character, due to humidity condition or irrigation or fertilizer condition, the grain may change its size and other thing. Those things are also taken into account. So with this we conclude the part 1 of the uniform specification of wheat.